Hello everybody, it's May 25th and it's time for my sketchbook review. First and foremost, to all of my US watchers, happy Memorial Day, and a quick thank you to all of the military personnel who have dedicated their lives to serving, and their families as well, for making that decision to support them as they serve our country. And yeah, I know that my family in particular, a huge military family, and just these days we always try to remember that it's that serving that's allowed us to maintain our freedoms and everything. And always consider the families too, because the soldier does the work, but the family, they do their share too. But yeah, all right, so yeah, I need to get into this. There's not very much to show this week, so unfortunately, there was too much going on. I had a cell phone issue I had to try and take care of, and I'm still trying to take care of. Aaron had his graduation dinner. They had the graduation dinner first, and then he graduates next Saturday from Bible school. So we have to, I had to take some time out to go shopping and get things prepared for that, and, make sure I look nice and everything. And so we went and did that like all day, almost all day Friday. I was dedicated to doing that. And then we had to go visit some family this weekend for the holiday. And then he had to take all of his stuff to work to get ready for his new job. And just all of that, I was trying to be there and be supportive of him and try to take care of everything I could, so that way he wouldn't have to worry about it. It just kind of led to not having very much free time this week. That, and then on top of school, I had a test on Monday. Clinical Tuesday, Wednesday. I basically came home and fell right to sleep after clinical both days because of stress. And yeah, so we got a little bit though, so we'll go over that. We've got a beat up Piper here. So far in her journey, she's had very little violence directed at her, except for through Negaduck, and I can't remember if Militia, I'm sorry, I always pronounce that wrong. I'm so sorry, and like every time I do it, like I cringe a little bit inside. And Militia, I think, may have been one of them who hurt her as well. Hey, somebody texted me. Oh my god, am I loved? You guys get to be a part of the celebration. Oh, it's my dad. What did he send me? Guys, this is fancy. I bet it's gonna be special. No, he sent me a picture of an ancient phone. Why? Dad? Please, Dad. God. Alright, anyway. So far she hasn't been that beat up, but eventually she's going to, because anytime you're a thief in St. Canard, it's going to catch up with you. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Megavolt. Megavolt beat the crap out of her one time. One time. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe we need it around 2. Anyway, alright, so back to this. But I did like how it turned out. It actually started off as a very simple pose that I wasn't even really thinking about. And it just turned out really good, like so good that I even like filled it in and gave it some chiaroscuro shading and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it. I've debated on finishing it or not. I don't know. I just I'm so picky on what I finish. And honestly, it actually is about the right size to finish too. So I may just tell myself to shut up and do it. But we'll see. And then that's pretty much it. I did get my webcam in. Unfortunately, I cannot figure out how to get YouTube to recognize it. I have a Macintosh, and that's the #1 problem. Logitech on Amazon on the reviews was saying stuff like, oh, it works with Macs just fine. Well, guess what? It doesn't. Unless you buy an app. And if you buy the app for another $13, you may as well have just bought the more expensive camera that's meant for Macs anyway. And I'm like, you guys are jerks. I can't believe you. So seriously. But I can't get YouTube to recognize it as my webcam. It'll recognize it for the mic, but it won't recognize it for the webcam. So I can't really live stream through YouTube. And until I can get that fixed, that's not a possibility. But QuickTime records it, and it does a fantastic job. Like, I messed with it all day on Wednesday after I got out of clinical. I was like, I plugged it in, I turned on QuickTime, I like had this thing up my nose, I had it in my mouth, I was like sitting there trying to see every like, how good is it? And like, it adjusts to almost every single lighting setting I could think of. Yeah, you guys are thinking, she's so gross, but you don't, it's cool when you do that stuff. My teeth look amazing, by the way. So I can record progress videos, like as I'm doing it, I can record all of that in one go, and then I can put that stuff on YouTube, and I can do it in real time if I want to wait forever for it to upload, or I could speed it up and do commentary over it. I haven't really decided. Or I could be talking while I'm doing it. I just imagine that that would be a very long, very boring video, because I can't play music in the background because of YouTube's copyright infringement stuff. So, yeah. I guess let me know what you guys would prefer. A real time? Because personally, I do like that. I like when somebody's working on something real time and talking. But I also like it going a little bit faster with commentary, because then you're not trying to hear all the background noises and everything. So, I mean, I guess just let me know what you guys would prefer, or because I honestly don't know what people prefer. I'm assuming that they would prefer the faster ones because people don't have time to sit there and watch me mess around and try to figure out how to use my Copics for 3 hours. But if I made it like a 10-minute video, then maybe they'd take the time to sit down and watch it. So I don't know. But anyway, since I got this camera, I was trying to record myself drawing and trying to figure out what angle would be best and everything. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get some sort of a stand or something to tape my camera to, because almost, you know, my light is right above here, and I thought about just taping it to that, and it's not going to work because the lighting coming down messes up with the lighting down here, and then like my camera has a fit. But whatever, I think I can get it, and I think it's going to be pretty flippin' sweet once I do. So that is in the future. I've got the technology. I just have to get off my lazy butt and do it, which means I have to get off my lazy butt and finish all my homework, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. But that's it for the blue sketchbook. And it wasn't very much. Like I said, it was a very, very hectic week. So I got this guy, and I did do a little bit of doodling in here. I did this one after my test on Monday. It's just Flynn and Rapunzel, kind of. I wanted like this tense, like head-to-head stubborn sort of thing, but she just looks plain evil. Plain evil. I failed. But it's okay. I still actually like the picture a lot. And then this was on Thursday during lecture. Unfortunately, we're going over some stuff right now that I can't focus on. It goes so far over my head that I get confused, which is again why I need to buckle down and start doing my homework, because I need to get caught up on that, because I have a test over all this stuff on Thursday, and I kind of would like to pass it. So I need to do that, and I was just doodling in class, not paying attention because it wasn't making sense to me anyway. So I did a quick Trevor and a Piper, and I did Trevor in a suit, and it sounds like somebody knocked something over out there. And then I moved on and I did a quick Lydia and Piper, and then I just never came back to it, and because I got this far and then it was time for us to go. But on Thursday, I decided that I wanted to do a quick live stream that ended up not being so quick. And this is what came out of it. Now, I've showed this picture before, the Asami picture. I actually think it's in my blue sketchbook. I just took a photo of it and sent it to myself and finished it up and colored it and all that good fun stuff. Yeah, it was this one I was telling you guys about last week. So I just went ahead and scanned it in and kind of finished it up. And this, it won't scroll. Why won't you scroll? There. You being a butthead. So I went ahead and finished it up. I started live streaming around 4 o'clock on Thursday. And I was done right around midnight. And then I went to bed. I uploaded it then. But I did stop to take a break to have dinner and stuff like that. But that picture is on my DeviantArt. It's on my Tumblr. It's on my Twitter. It's on my Instagram. So, and it's on my Facebook page. So there's plenty of ways you guys can view the actual finished image. And I suggest you go look. It's actually really nice, I think. But that was part of my art stuff, was that Thursday night was doing that. And a word on my live streams. for now, you guys, and I apologize for it, I realize it's not the best streaming broadcaster or whatever, I am going to use Join Me, because all I have to do is click and I can start streaming. If you guys don't like it, then I'm sorry. I can't really do anything about it. I would suggest just maybe not coming to my streams, and I can look into finding ways to record while I'm streaming, and I could just put those videos up. And maybe that'll work a little bit better for some people, because, you know, when I'm streaming, I can't be paying attention or being distracted by people complaining. I really want everybody to enjoy my streams, but I'm also there with the intention of working and getting some artwork done. So if you're not a fan of doing that, then by all means, do not come to my streams. And, you know, just wait for the art to get finished, or wait for the video to come out, or whatever ends up happening. For the most part, I realize that, you know, people want to advise me on where else to go to stream, but they don't want to take into account the fact that I don't like downloading secondhand software, which is software from another it's not actually called secondhand software. I'm just giving it names because I don't know what it's actually called. But like downloading, like CamTwist is an example. CamTwist I trust because it was developed by the people over at Ustream. So I can trust that a little bit more. But everybody's like, well, you can get this thing that'll convert Procrastor over, or it'll make live stream work, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, but when I research it, I don't find anything on it. I don't actually know what I'm downloading. So no, I'm not going to trust it. And I'm very, very, very careful with what I download off the internet. That's how come I don't, you know, people are like, well, why don't you just torrent like Final Cut Pro and blah blah blah. I'm like, because I feel like that's not a good idea. Like I mean, I don't even want to say it's illegal, because duh, obviously it is, but it's not even that. It's that they've got such good tracking software now that I don't want to be that person who gets like caught, and it wouldn't be hard for them to do, not to mention all the Trojans and viruses and everything that comes along with it. Now I've got Norton antivirus and all that good fun stuff, but I still don't want to push it. So for now, you guys are just going to have to deal with the things that work with my computer, and if you don't want to deal with it, or you can't deal with it, you can't handle it, then please by all means, you know, excuse yourself. I understand. So, and you know, it's cool. It's all good. I live stream to have fun. When it no longer is fun, that's when I'm going to stop. So if it's nothing but complaining, I'm going to stop live streaming, because that's not what I'm there for. I listen to complaints all day long, and I try to, you know, I try to be understanding, and I try to be well, basically understanding, and I try to accommodate everybody, but I can't. It's impossible. You cannot make everyone happy all the time, and I get that. So, another ring. So, you know, I'll do what I can. I really would like to get YouTube up and working, because I feel like that would be my best option. So if anyone has any advice on how to get a Logitech C920 on a Mac to work with the YouTube live streamer, by all means, let me know. But until then, you know, you guys go ahead and have a good week. I'm sorry it got a little serious at the end there. It's just something that's been on my mind all week long, and something I've been meaning to address. So, I love everybody still. Don't think I hate you. I love everybody. So, go ahead and like and subscribe and comment, and, you know, visit my websites. I'll have them in the description below. And yeah, just have a really good week, and I hope everybody, US or otherwise, has a really good Monday, because we're gonna go grill some meats of glory, and it's gonna be fantastic. Bye everyone.